it's Pastor Dan from Dexter Gospel Church with another Proverbs Practical. Thanks for watching. Our verse today points out how work should work. We're in Proverbs 27, verse 18. Proverbs 27:18 says, "Whoso keeps the fig tree shall eat the fruit thereof, so he that waits on his master shall be honored." The fig tree was very popular in Palestine in this time. It had a couple features that really made it suitable for this proverb. First, it takes it a little while to bear fruit. It's not like wheat or potatoes where you get the fruit the same year that you plant it. It requires some patience. But secondly, it's notorious for the abundance of its fruit. We had friends with a fig tree in North Carolina, and when it was bearing fruit, they had a hard time giving this stuff away as fast as it produced it. And it's not that it was bad and nobody wanted it, it's just that it produced so much fruit. If you took good care of a fig tree, it usually took good care of you. And that is the point of the proverb, that if you keep the fig tree, eventually you get rewarded for that. It might not be the same day, week, month, or even year that you started, but by the time you were done, you were definitely satisfied with what you got. Even if it wasn't your own fig tree, you might keep someone else's fig tree. Under the law, the person who did the work was supposed to get benefit from the work. They were supposed to be able to eat of the fruit of the crop that they took care of. On the one hand, this is a simple statement that people should benefit from their labor. The law said the laborer is worthy of his hire. The ox that trod the grain shouldn't be muzzled. That is, it should eat from what it worked on. The New Testament reaffirms this principle. And perhaps if any would not work, neither should he eat. But if he works, he should be able to eat from his labors. He should derive the benefits of the job that he does. It is immoral and unethical for someone else to make a profit from a person's labor and that person themselves not receive any good from it. But Solomon extends the observation that this is normally how things do work. It's not just a farming principle, it's a life principle for anyone who works for anyone else. The servant who works hard for his master is usually eventually honored. The employee who does a good job is eventually noticed. I think of Mordecai in the book of Esther. He was all but ignored and unknown to the king for a time, but he waited on the king, going so far as to save his life from an assassination attempt. Even that was eventually forgotten for a time, but when the time came, he was indeed honored greatly. While this isn't a law like gravity or sowing and reaping, something that applies every single time in every single situation, it is a general principle. While there may be some people who just use others, even those that are loyal and faithful to them and work hard for them, most people do appreciate that and eventually recognize it. It's foolish for them not to. And even when they don't, usually someone else will recognize the value of that hard, dedicated worker and try to get them to work for them where they will be rewarded and noticed. So, hard, diligent work is eventually rewarded, whether it's working with a fig tree or working for another person. Looking out for the interests of others and diligently working usually results in both reward and honor for ourselves. I hope this video is a help to you. If it is, hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more insight from the Scriptures. We'd love to see you in the comments, and we'd love to see you in person here at Dexter Gospel Church. Until next time, I hope you stay well and work well.